I'm Chris Smith. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so the news is broke that Tommy Fury has now been ranked in at number 39 by the WBC. Vidal Riley enters at number 40. Now, with Tommy Fury being ranked at number 39, to be honest, I don't think that was the original plan why the WBC came up with it, for the winner of that fight to be ranked. The whole idea of it was Jake Paul wins that fight and Jake Paul gets ranked. Reason being, Jake Paul's the money man. That's why they come up with it. Quite honestly, I don't believe if the WBC actually thought Tommy Fury was going to win, they'd have even come out of it. Honestly, I don't. But that said, Tommy Fury did win, and they had to go by what it is that they said, right? So Tommy Fury entered at number 39. Why 39? I don't know. Why ahead of Vidal Riley? I don't know. You put Tommy Fury in there with Vidal Riley, only one winner, right? And Tommy Fury. And that's unfortunate from many perspectives, I suppose, because Tommy Fury, he has the name, he's got the look, he's got all of that. But ability-wise, there's plenty of fighters out there who would take his scalp. As of right now, in a couple of years' time, maybe we're going to have a different conversation. We don't know. But to put him in at number 39 in the WBC Cruiserweight rankings is a joke. If we're being honest, it is. And I think everybody could see it. Because at the end of the day, who's he beaten? Has he beaten a top 50? A top 40? No, he hasn't. He's beaten a couple of journeymen, some of which didn't have a win on their record. He's beaten a YouTuber, more recently in Jake Paul. Reality, he's beaten a YouTuber. He's beaten a guy who, was he in MMA or something? He had one boxing fight and lost that one. I forgot his name. So, has he earned the right to be ranked at number 39? You have to say no. And as I said before, that wasn't the plan, in my opinion. I don't think that was the plan by WBC. The plan was Jake Paul to win so they can keep on capitalising and getting some sanctioning fees from Jake Paul. That was the whole idea of it. So it's going to be interesting to see what Tommy Fury does. As of right now, I don't see a future for Tommy Fury in boxing, as in professional boxing. He will have professional boxing fights sanctioned, but he ain't going to be fighting anybody of note. He's not going to fight Vidal Riley. He's not going to fight Adam Gear. He's not going to fight Michael Webster. He's not going to fight any of these guys. He'll keep on fighting Jake Pauls, maybe a Logan Paul, a KSI, maybe appear on Misfits. I see that's where Tommy Fury's future lies, purely because if you're building your profile, and he has been building his profile, outside of the fact, of course, he's Tyson Fury's brother, but the fact that he's fighting these kind of guys would mean that he's going to get paid an extortionate amount of money, right? He's going to get paid very, very well. Why would you go fight for an area belt and pick up 20 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand even? Why would you do that? Why would you fight for the British Cruiserweight title for 100 grand? Why would you do that? You wouldn't do that. So for me, I see Tommy Fury, his future being of that kind of niche, if that's the right word, where he's going to be doing the crossover fights. And I don't blame him. If I was in his position and if you was in his position, you'll probably do the same thing, right? But ultimately, maybe it may come to a point where he's got enough money in the bank and he goes, I don't even care about money anymore. I'm set up for life. Now let's give it a go. But why would you? Why would you want to get punched in the face by people who you would probably lose to? I said, you put him in there with Michael Webster, who do you think is going to win? You put him in there with Vidal Riley, who do you think is going to win? So that's why I don't agree with him being ranked at number 39 from the WBC. Because I don't see him having a future in professional boxing. I don't. In that sense of the word. I don't. And as I said before, I think that the WBC put him in there because they had no choice. The whole idea was for Jake Paul to be ranked. That was the idea of it. But anyway, it is what it is. Tommy Fury, number 39. According to the WBC, he's the 39th best cruiserweight on the planet. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.